Guys, the month of May has been such a crazy one. I mean, the thought that I would take L's on everything and ended up taking L's on nothing in the end, that lets you know that second chances happen in life, or that you can just luck up and finally be able to get the shoes that you want so badly. Nonetheless, your girl hit on all three retros that you wanted, and I'm getting this video out to you. Now, Mother Nature did not want to play fair, rained all night, but she finally came to her senses. Clouds cleared, sunshine is out, birds are chirping. More importantly, I need this to get through the edit for the video. That's right, finally, it's here, it's time for the Air Jordan Retro 13 Flint Gray. Listen, I think this is gonna move up a slot. Like, I think the Air Jordan 1 Game Royal Toe, I think it has to move down. And I wonder if this can actually take over the Air Jordan 5 Fire Red. Whew, it's time to talk.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl TJ, back with another video talks with TJ, aka TJ 2 Swoosh Chains. I hope you are having an amazing day. 2 Swoosh crew. I have no idea when you're viewing this. I don't. I'm doing my best to possibly get it done, all edited, published out to you all on Friday night, later after we've already done the normal 6 o'clock video, but I don't know if that's the case. If it's not, thank you for your patience, for sticking around. Whenever I'm able to get this video out to you, I wanted to do it justice. The shoe deserves justice, the exact same justice that Jordan Brand actually provided to the GS pairs, and that's exactly what I try and bring to my channel all of the time. We know there are plenty of high quality channels and creators within sneaker YouTube, and they provide you looks, sometimes early looks, in-depth history on different retros that release, but it's usually for men's. It's not always from a GS perspective. And for new subscribers or viewers I may have, whenever you hear the term GS, just know that I am speaking about grade school, which is 3.5 to a size 7. And if you are a woman, or you wear ladies, please make sure that you actually go down a size and a half. So if you are, let's say for example, a 7.5 in women's, which is typically what I am, then you would go down to a grade school 6 for whatever shoe you decide to pick up. And that's right, you guys have already seen the intro B-roll. So we are talking today about the Air Jordan Retro 13 Flint Gray. We finally have this back. Yes, it's actually the first 13 that's going to arrive in my collection, and I'm not disappointed. Again, it's not that I dislike this model, just like I do not dislike the Air Jordan 5, but when there are so many other silhouettes and styles that capture your attention on a consistent basis, more than this here, more than the 5 typically did, you pay attention to those styles, whether it's the 1, whether it's the 3, the 4, certainly, the 6, and then we know the 11, because the Concord 11 is what started it all for me, being able to see a very close family friend and role model have that shoe, and it took off after there for me. So this shoe, now it is one of the most iconic retros, and it's not a bread colorway, which I think is amazing. It's not a bread colorway. To me, it's the best colorway you could have outside of bread. Now, I get it. A lot of people will say, hey, I think anything that is Carolina blue and white is better, or the next best option you can have outside of bread. You do you. I will say this. Why? Because first off, the shoe is beautifully constructed, and we're going to go over that, but also I'm a Yankees fan, so this was the perfect prime shoe for me to style with Yankees apparel, and that's exactly what I did in this video. So let's go over the shoe because GS, we typically do receive a little bit of disrespect when it comes to retros, right? We normally don't get a cool box. We also don't get hang tags. Whatever can be on the bottom sole of a retro, it will differ. Men's actually have Nike on the bottom. We'll end up having Jordan stamped on the bottom and not Nike. So it's not necessarily the case really with this one, especially in terms of quality. I think they did a really good job. Now I got a chance to watch Tony D's video prior to making this one because I like to watch other creators that receive their pairs early, so I have an idea of what to expect before my shoe arrives, and then I can compare what their thoughts may be and my thoughts on the shoe. And he even said he had a 4Y in grade school and said he thought the quality was actually pretty nice and comparable, and I would agree on that. So if we look here, my favorite part of this shoe is actually the textured textile panels that you have on the side here. Now they are the actual navy part of the shoe, as well as the sock liner and then the back heel here and width on the inner liner of the tongue, but that's where you have those hints of 3M that really pop. Now you guys are seeing it here because the flash is on for the actual camera, for the phone, I should say, that I am filming on. So you guys are able to see that, which I think is perfect. I put in the effort to show you guys a few looks with the flash on and off when I'm actually taking B-roll footage for this shoe, just so you get an idea of what it will look like if there is absolutely zero flash on the shoe itself. Now, once we move away from the actual navy textile panels, that's when you have the suede on the mudguard and then on the midsole. Now, I'm typically not a fan of suede being on a midsole. I just think it's a really good way for your shoe to break down a little bit faster. But with the 13, I think you just come to understand that's what the shoe is. You learn to live with it. Just make sure that you are using Protect and Spray. Trust me, I will spray this shoe with Goat Shoe Care protector spray before I decide to truly wear this out outside of me doing the unboxing video for you all. So you have the gray suede here. It's on the side panel, and then on that midsole as well, we have the pods, which I actually love about the 13 itself. Now we know it's very well known for that cat's eye holographic emblem right here with the 23 on the inside, and then there's always the carbon fiber. Now men, you have a full air zoom unit, grade school. We typically don't, but that's okay. We typically don't. Now when you're looking for this shoe for yourself, for me, Tony D thought it ran a little bit big. Bull said it went true to size for him. To me, ladies, I'm just letting you know this. For me, it runs about the same size as the Air Jordan 5 Fire Red I have. I got a 6 in that. I got a 6 in this. It leaves space for you, and it's good space to me because, again, if you choose to wear thicker socks with this, especially in the fall or in the winter, you don't have to worry about your feet feeling constricted. So this actually does have a little bit of space in the toe here for me, but I'm perfectly fine with that. It's a very comfortable silhouette to me. Now, in terms of ranking it, I would still rank it a little bit behind the 5, but it is still very, very comfortable to me. The leather on the GS pair, it is nice and soft, so it's not stiff. I don't think this needs breaking in whatsoever. It's just a very comfortable shoe. From first stepping in it, and I've done a lot of outfit changes for this, first stepping in, it is very, very comfortable. So let's talk about when it will release, just so you guys know. So I was able to hit on the shock drop during the last episode of the Last Dance documentary, but it will officially release on May 30th, which is a Saturday. I would advise you all, go ahead and check in with your local retailers, whether it's Foot Locker, Finish Line, Champs, to see if they're actually doing the traditional app reservation. You never know, a lot of stores are opening back up. So check there. For men, you'll have the standard price of $190, grade school, it's $140. Preschool, it's $80, and then for toddler, it is $60. So we're looking at the standard prices for a full family size run. I ended up paying $140 plus tax, which was $149.80 via Nike.com. That's where I picked my pair up. Now, styling this sneaker, again, it's another high top. It has that high structure, that high build. So for some women, they shy away from that. Don't. This is a shoe you can style so many ways. And you guys saw that. Do you see all the clothes hanging up back here? Okay, 5 different outfits. I I had to pare those 5 different outfits down from more. Some of that had to do with the fact that all of my items are not delivered. I still have some essentials items that are on the way, but I wanted to give you a very versatile lookbook. So for the Yankees outfits, one is very comfortable with the essential sweatpants. Yes, I finally own a pair. So we have the essential sweatpants with the Derek Jeter jersey, favorite athlete of all time. If you guys know me, that's something you should know. Well, now you know if you didn't know. Derek Jeter is my favorite athlete of all time. I have that man's rookie card. I have his jersey. Absolutely love and adore him. So I went ahead and paired that with the essential sweats and then the Yankees baseball cap. And then you have the socks. You can pull the sweats up, leave them down. Doesn't matter. Very clean look for the sneaker itself. And then when we move along to the second outfit, hey, it's hot. Summer is right around the corner. So the white shorts with the Yankees super soft tri-blend t-shirt, my Stance Yankee socks, and then I have a very weathered hat now. I didn't build the character for the hat, you know, having it out in the sun and all that. No, I took it from a friend in college. I'm just being very honest with you. Okay, I took it from him. And it's Murder, She Wrote. I've never looked back. So I have that hat now. With the third outfit, listen, you all saw me buy that that Nike t-shirt. It's extremely colorful. It gives me a 90s vibe, and that's what I wanted to bring to this shoe, styling it with the Air Jordan 13 Flint Gray. So don't be afraid to play around with color with this shoe, because it really does have a neutral base of it being that Flint gray and white. You can do so much with it. Play around with the fact that it does have that little Carolina blue on the tongue. Play around with it. That's why I went ahead and styled it with the very colorful, it's kind of like a art paint splatter Nike shirt, and then the white distressed denim overalls. Summer, it's a perfect time for overalls. Bring that back. Now, when I wear this, again, you see I don't put the straps over the shoulders, leave them hanging down. Okay, a very just casual laid-back outfit. Probably something I will wear a lot, actually, when it comes to summer and even heading into fall. And then when you look at the fourth outfit, those bright orange pants, if we remember those pants, I have plans, and the plan actually did involve styling with this sneaker, because orange and blue are very much so complementary colors. If you look on a color wheel, they are vast opposites of each other. And so the orange and the blue, it just goes so well. You may not think it, but it does. And then the Nike Tech jacket, it has that futuristic look to it. And I think it does play nice matching with the actual gray and the fact that it is textured like the textile material here. So I went with that. And finally, the fifth outfit. I know it's very out of the box. You would think, why in the world are you styling a suit with retros? Listen. In a perfect world, if I were told I had to go to a work meeting, a conference where I'm in a suit, which I've had quite a few of those in my lifetime with my employer, I would actually prefer, hey, I can put on the suit. Are you going to allow retros in this meeting? If so, I'm there, and I'm there with a smile. And I've had VPs joke that, hey, you guys should see TJ's closet because of all the kicks that she has. So yes, I went ahead. Now, if you think there's no way that this works or looks good, well, listen here, okay? Because the actual men's fashion designer for Saks, her name is Madison, I follow her on Instagram, she styles tons of retros, especially 13s with suits, and she looks bomb, she looks fire. So if it works for her, listen, little old me can go ahead and give it a try. Now, I will possibly and probably never be at the level she is for styling anything, but a girl can dream, and that's exactly what I decided to do, styling it with the charcoal gray suit. Now, ladies, I picked this suit up from H&M because it fits me. The cut of the suit fits me very, very well, and it's actually really economically priced. So you can pick that up. And then I had just a very calm peach tone sleeveless tank from American Eagle to finish it off. So 5 different outfits, 5 very different styles and looks, but they're all true to me. So if any of these resonate with you ladies, don't be afraid to try them out. You should definitely test the water when it comes to outfits that speak to you. That's what it's all about. Find something that you like, try around. One look may not work for you, but something else or one element from an outfit you saw in this video may work. And that's why I wanted to give you guys a wide array of looks So please comment below. Let me know what you think about all of the outfits that I decided to style. I bet you won't see anybody style the suit with these 13s. And if you don't like it, that's okay. No love lost, nothing taken personal. It's just something I wanted to try for myself, and I actually like the way that it came out. So we finally have all 3 retros. All 3 videos are up now on my channel, Talks with TJ. You can see them behind me, guys. So please make sure to check that out. Whether it's the Game Royal to 1, whether it is the Fire Red 5, all 3 are favorites of mine. Now, if I had to rank them in terms of excitement, honestly, I didn't think this would be my ranking, but it would go the Fire Red 5, the Flint 13, and the Game Royal to 1. And I'm a sucker for ones. Like the one, like my epitome of Jordans is actually the Bread 1. The shoe that still captured my attention was the Concord 11, but the Bread 1, it just does something to me. And now the Fire Red 5 is, I'm not saying it's my favorite, but I think it might be my favorite pickup still of May 2020. But man, as a Yankees fan, listen, get this shoe or I feel like you're doing a disservice to our team. I do. And they're working hard to get back on the field for us. Don't do our team a disservice. Every element of this shoe is well executed for anybody that has to pick up a GS pair. We have the Jordan there. Again, if you didn't know that, we have the textured material on the side panel, that Carolina hint of blue for the Jumpman. You have the holographic emblem right there on the side, the gray suede. I don't think it gets much better. We had the shoe originally in 1998 when Jordan went for that last ring with the Chicago Bulls. Fast forward to 2005, fast forward to 2010, and a lot of people hated the 2010. Hated it. I know it did not have the high resolution, the 3M reflective hint on the shoe, so that's why so many people hated it. Well, we can't complain now. We have that. So I don't have any older models to compare for you. There are a lot of other channels that may. I simply don't. But what I do have is my take on it, and I absolutely love it. So I don't think you guys will be disappointed. Please go after this shoe on May 30th. Thank you so much for sticking around. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. You guys are amazing. Peace out.